now where we live down here in Southern California, and to be going through, something similar. We're thankfully 30 miles south of really the danger zone, but you're staying alert. You're dropping your kids off at school, wondering, we got to stay close. We got to be alert. 90 to 100 mile an hour gusts. If anything happens, as you've been accurately reporting, burning at that speed, you don't have a lot of time to try to gather yourself and get to safety. It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. It's a beautiful place. It's a dangerous place. Doesn't have to be this dangerous if people could get it together. But Matt, thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me.
All right, let's bring in Good Day LA entertainment anchor Amanda Salas. So Amanda, this fire does not discriminate. People's homes, we know them from television. I have friends and family members who are out there. Everyone is getting hit. Isn't that right?
That is absolutely right, Jesse. We're seeing Billy Crystal and his wife Janice, residents of the Pacific Palisades, who lost their home that they'd lived in since 1979. Residents for almost 5 decades, their whole neighborhood gone, just like that. Paris Hilton losing her home in Malibu, burned to the ground. And, just a couple of days ago, so many stars were walking the red carpet at the Golden Globes. And from Paris to Hollywood couple Leighton Meester and Adam Brody, they lost their home as well, completely gone. Their neighborhood, their kids' schools. We're seeing Mandy Moore, who is a resident of Altadena, saying, "My sweet Altadena, my kids' schools, our favorite restaurants, all their favorite spots around their community gone just like that." And many don't know if they'll have a home to wake up to tomorrow.
Yeah,
real and raw emotions.
It is it's a very recognizable part of Los Angeles. It's a beautiful part of Los Angeles, and it looks like everyone's getting hit, no matter who they are, and no matter how much money they have. Thank you so much. I hope everybody gets out okay.
Me too. Thank you so much for having me.
Bring in actor Dennis Quaid. So Dennis, we're hearing that you returned to your house. Your family is not with you. Is that right?
No, they're at a hotel and with friends right now, Jesse. And thanks for having me here. And before we get started, I'd like to thank Anthony Marmolejo, James Contreras, Mike Zimmerman, and John Kluwer from OES 5113 from Fresno, who came down here to help out with this fire. I can't say enough about the firefighters who've been here. They've really made the difference. They're the guys that are running in when everybody else is running out, and they made a difference right here on my block. I have to say the fire was not more than 100, 150 yards away from taking out the whole block. And I think you're showing some footage that I shot today. The guys came down to the C-130s and the helicopters who knocked those little spring ups of fire down, and so far have saved the block. I hope the wind doesn't change.
Oh my God, you are lucky. Not a lot of people have gotten lucky, but thank God for some of these choppers and some of these men and women up in the air dumping this juice down and preventing this thing from spreading. What is the vibe like? It has to be just sheer panic among the people living in this area.
Yeah, I've been through several fires here in California in my 45 years that I've been in and around here, and this is the worst one, bar none. It came up so suddenly. It started about 10:30 yesterday for us. About noticing this huge plume. I was coming down my stairs and out the window, this huge plume, and then within an hour, you started to see all this carnage that was going on Palisades Drive, and cars getting backed up, and sheer panic, and those poor people up in the Highlands. People lost everything in just a few minutes, and thank God that I hear that as far as the deaths and injuries that have been in this have been very low, and I hope that continues to be the case. And I think we can credit that a lot to the firefighters that have come in and helped rescue and then save people's property and keep things working. And if you get out there, if you get back into your house today, tomorrow, the next day, firefighters going to be out there. A lot of them have been working 24 hours for sure. If you go to Starbucks, get an extra coffee, get an extra sausage sandwich, get an extra anything, and hand it out to these guys. They're out there on the line, and they're out there without something to eat for a long time.
Yeah,
so
I mean, some of these
let's
guys
help
haven't
them out.
slept
They've
for
really
96
helped us.
hours, Dennis. I mean, that's just
Right.
an incredible feat of strength. And